Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Kumar Imam Kumadi. So today I would like to present about our subject Optical Communication BEJ41303, and thanks to our lecturer Prof. Madya Dr. Noran Azizan bin Chola. Alright, so before I start my presentation, I would like to introduce our project title is Performance Analysis of Q Factor and Polarization for GPON Network using Opti System. Alright, so after we go further, I would like to introduce all my group members. Tan Huat Heng, Lai Jun Boon, Engku Muhammad Ilman, me, myself, and Muhammad Syami bin Muhammad Zainodi, Muhammad Izwan Hashim bin Samsul Amri. Alright, so next we start with introduction. So optical fiber is a data transmission technology that uses light pulse that travel along a long fiber that is typically made of plastic or glass. And beside that, a gigabyte capable passive optical network GPON is a fiber optic network that employs passive splitter to provide user with high speed internet, telephony and video services. Other than that, Opti System is a software platform for optical communication system design and simulation. Alright. So next, problem statement. There are a few problems that we had issue with. First of all is issue with the Q factor for polarization of GPON and damage of a connectors for ONU and ONT. And we also had a difficulty in hardware problems for GPON, OLT, ONT, and ONUS. Beside that, if a GPON affected, it will affect all network users, and if it occur after splitter, it will affect customer and downstream of failure point. Alright, so our objective is to create a low cost and efficient method of delivering a broadband service via a fiber optic and network. And then our second objective is to specifically assesses the influence of various network setups and settings on important performance measures such as data rate, distance, and power budget. All right, that's all from me. I would like to pass to my group members. Thank you.
Okay, so Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Muhammad Islam and Amri. So I will present about the scope of study. So the first one is to compensate minimum error and improve quality factor of network along with polarization factor. Next, the polarization means it is a factor which has capability to equivocate wave in one or more directions. Okay.
Hi, my name is Tan Hua Heng, number matrix B200126. Here, I will present the part of methodology in this project. So, in this project, we are using the software optic system to simulate the GPON simulation. So, here, we use the input as CW laser frequency 193.1 Hertz, and also the power is 0 dBm. And we analyze the output by using the ICE diagram analyze and BER analyzer. So at the transistor session, we're using continuous wave laser, CW laser, Mach channel modulator, optical fiber, and optical alternator. At receiver session, we're using passive optical filter, pin photo detector, optical regenerator, and ICE diagram analyzer. So now we will simulate the circuit using the optic system software. Now I will run the simulation. Then the simulation is finished. Then we can analyze the output by using the ICE diagram analyzer. This is the result for the optical fiber with 220 kilometer. So we will repeat the simulation by retest the optical fiber with the length of 30 kilometer and 40 kilometer, and the result will be observed. So this is the result and analysis. For optical fiber is 20 kilometer. The eye diagram analyzer obtains the waveform like this. For optical fiber is 30 kilometer. The eye diagram analyzer obtains the result. For optical fiber is 40 kilometer. The eye diagram analyzer obtains the result of waveform like this. Okay. So this is the data comparison. The table one shows the comparison between the different optical lengths. Means the optical length is included in 20 kilometer, 30 kilometer, and 40 kilometer. We can see the maximum Q factor is decreased as the optical length is increased. Same as min BR, minimum BR, the value is increased as the optical length is increased. We can also some data for threshold, high, and decision instant. So the value of minimum BER obtained from 20 km, 30 km, and 40 km optical fiber is less than 10 power of negative 12. Result of simulation is good when transmitting an effective signal within the passive optical network. That's all. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Najubun and my matrix number is DE200062. So I will explain about the literature review. First, time division multiplexing passive optical network system include asynchronous transfer mode (PON), broadband (PON), internet (PON), gigabit (PON), 10 gigabit internet (PON) for provision different data rates. In this project, it is focused on designing a GPON network using software optic system, which is a simulation system used for designing, testing, and performance of the optical network by compensate minimum bit error and improve quality factor of the network along with polarization factor. This is various method to determine the performance analysis of Q factor and polarization for gigabits PON. Polarization is a factor which have a capability to evocate wave in more than one direction. Bit error rate is a unitless factor and it is defined as arithmetic measure in which the value of BR depends on the period restraint and the factor that solves the errors. The table 2.1 shows the data rates of several types of PON standard and is from different resources.
Alright. Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Muhammad Syamil bin Azharati. Metric number is CE200-228. So I will continue about the conclusion and the communication. So for the conclusion, in conclusion, growth in GPON is highly effective and stable for home and business because the stable internet connection option that is the operator for both home and business. So next is use of the system software and develop GPON network. So uh, uh, if you want to develop a GPON network, we recommend using the Opti system for simulation and analysis because the GPON is a type of a fiber optic network used to deliver broadband connection to residential and commercial customers. So for the last is each optical fiber have a different value for QMAX, which is all the optical fiber have a different value for each fiber. So now next the recommendation. So first ensure that GPON equipment is compatible with the infrastructure. So that is already in the place if you are integrating a GPON network into an existing network. So you need to ensure that the GPON requirement is compatible. So the next is consider the scalability of the system. So for GPON network can be used to serve a large number for user, but it's important to ensure that the system can scale up as you need grow. So the next is GPON technology may be complicated. So because it is crucial to ensure that your team is tough on how to install, manage, and maintain the system. So for the last is seek advice from professional consultant. So if you unsure about the GPON solution, is the best way you should consider seeking the advice of the professional constructed who can assist you to get the best solution. So that's all for our group, the project group, and thank you.